My name is George. I'm a teacher, and today we are going to learn something new because we are going to study the Unit 12, and the topic of this unit is It Could Happen to You. Because of that, we are going to learn many things and a new vocabulary. Therefore, you need to pay attention so you can understand the topic and resolve the activities that we are going to do during this class. Let's go. First of all, I want to share with you the meaning of this unit, that is, it could happen to you. It refers to the lucky or unlucky situations we have experienced in our lives. As young people, we face different situations and we share those experiences with others so they can understand our journey and realize that they too might go through something similar to what we had experienced in our lives. So, in this case, also we are going to use the past continuous for an action in progress and past, and we use the simple past for completed action. So, we are going to learn about the grammar of this unit. In this topic, we will use the past continuous and simple past tenses to develop the grammar we are going to use. So that's why we are going to learn how to use the simple past and the past continuous. The simple past tells us that an action happened in the past, not in the present. Regular verbs in the simple past and in ed. For example, cold, played, arrived. On the other hand, irregular verbs have a different form, usually with a vowel sound change. For example, in the in the present is wake, but in the past is walk. Another one is break, and the past is broke. Feel, felt. So now we are going to see some sentences about this tense. My parents called me yesterday. I woke up early this morning. Sam played basketball when he was in college. Now we are going to see the past continuous. The past continuous shows us that an action was already in progress at a specific moment in the past. What were you doing last night? For example, this is a question that we have in this tense. What were you doing last night at 8 p.m.? And the answer, using the past continuous, is I was studying in my room. This means I started studying before 8 p.m. and continue after 8 p.m. The past continuous can also show that an activity was in progress over a period of time, not just a single moment. We were cleaning the house all morning. This is an example. We form the past continuous with was or were, and the ing form of the verb. We are going to see some examples. Please pay attention. My friends were studying in Chicago for a month last year. So another example that I'm going to share with you guys is the girl was eating a chocolate ice cream. It was raining, so I decided to stay home. Emily was working in London. Mom was putting the baby to bed when grandma arrived. So now, so we can continue with this process. I will explain this process through a video in YouTube. This is the platform we are going to use that help us understand how to use the simple past and past continuous. So we can continue with this unit. I'm going to put the link in the system so you can check the link with me in this class, and also so you can check and study the link after this class if you want to practice and improve your pronunciation and grammar. So please, in this case, we are going to see this video that we have in the next 5 minutes. So take your time so you can check this video. So after that, I will show you a presentation using Prezi, Preci. We are going to use this platform in order to learn how to use past simple and past continuous. Also, if you want to check again this presentation, I'm going to share the link as well so you can read later or during the class with me. So, in this case, we are going to check that information. We have 20 minutes so we can see the presentation. And in this case, after that, I'm going to share with you some examples so we can understand better how we are going to use or the situation that we can use in this unit it could happen to you. So after checking this presentation, we are going to share with you some of the examples that we can use in this unit because we are going to use so we can use this unit. We are going to use the past continuous and then the simple past. So we are going to share with you some examples. In this case, the first one is this one. Give me one moment. I'm going to share with you this presentation so you can see the examples. Also, we can use the simple past and then the past continuous. So, for example, Jose called while as I was watching the news. So, if you can see, we use the simple past and the past continuous. So, another example is he was walking to work when he fell. In this case, we use first past continuous and then the simple past. Another one we have is so we can use like if we want to use like a question, if we want to make a question, we can say, "Was it raining when you left?" This is an example that we can see. And as I mentioned before, you can check the rest of the examples in the link I put in the system. So now go back to the class and the grammar. So we are going to practice that we have learned in class. We are going to use WordWall, this platform, to practice the grammar that we have learned in this unit. You have 30 minutes so you can practice using this platform and we are going to resolve so we can create or we can put the right grammar in the sentence we can see. So now we are going to do another activity. The students have to work in pairs because they are going to create a conversation using the grammar, what we have learned in class about this unit. It could happen to you. You are going to have 15 minutes so you can create a conversation with your classmate. So now we have learned many things. Now we can say that we have learned many things through this unit. It could happen to you, especially how to use the simple past and the past continuous through the situation we started in this unit. We practice the grammar using different platforms that help us better understand the use of the simple past and the past continuous through the exercise and videos that we have in this class. Thank you so much, and thanks for your attention, guys.